second edition of our successful ELT Experiences, in which we attempt to draw attention to those individuals who have shown success in the ELT community of our region. Today, we're really pleased to have with us Spencer, who is visiting from Universidad Autónoma de Sinaloa. Welcome to our program, Spencer.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Hey, audience.
Today in the program, we're going to be talking about English teaching opportunities in the new millennium. And we understand that English teachers often encounter many challenges. Tell us some obstacles you have faced throughout your experience in Sinaloa and how you have overcome them.
All right. It's interesting how, as time evolves, challenges evolve at the same time. I remember when I first arrived in 2009, one of the biggest challenges I had was adapting to the Culichi classroom and the types of students that we have here, and also their attitude towards English. There was not a resentment, but not a very popular behavior towards it. And so to be able to get them excited about learning a language and opening up their minds of the opportunities around the world that they could have was a huge challenge for me. Now, I think there is still a challenge with the youth learning the language. However, it's not so much about them wanting to learn it. It's about them learning it correctly, because they have the taste of English through social media and the internet so much that they know of the opportunities, but they need to know the type of English that they need to learn correctly.
And what new teaching opportunities do you see opening up for English teachers here in our region?
Well, mentioning the internet, there are many opportunities related to technology. As an English teacher, we need to have our mind open to opportunities outside of Culiacán, outside of Sinaloa, outside of Mexico. In particular, online teaching. I mention this because this is something that I have recently discovered through the internet and through contacts of mine, and it is a whole new challenge for me.
Okay. And how is online teaching different from face-to-face teaching?
Well, you are looking at a student through a screen. Let me give some context to this. I started teaching online about a month ago. And it's with an online teaching company that gives classes to Chinese children from the ages of 4 to 16. And so personally, as an ELT professional, the age was a new challenge for me, because the youngest that I had taught English to was 10 years old, and now I'm teaching 4-year-olds through a computer screen on the other side of the world at 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. And so you really need to take your energy, your enthusiasm to a whole new level. Like, if it is tough for us in the classroom with 30, 40, 50 students to get them motivated to learn the language, imagine trying to transmit those feelings through a screen to a child that doesn't even speak English or Spanish, and get them excited about learning. And this is, as I said, this is a new challenge for me, so I'm still in the process of finding my technique. However, I can say that TPR, a lot of acting, a lot of energy, a lot of clownish acts, like with props and wigs and toys, really gets the classroom alive when you're teaching online.
After experiencing this, have you ever considered going teaching abroad?
Well, I would love to go to China. I really would love to teach it, because I've heard that the ELT industry is booming over there. However, personally, I have my commitments here in Culiacán, so my feet are solidly planted here. However, for those who are watching, especially those who don't have children, family, or any greater personal commitments, there really are a lot of opportunities in other countries around the world to teach English. You just got to be on your game. You got to be prepared with your level of English, having a high proficiency level so that you can compete on an international stage, but also having your qualifications at a high level too. We're talking about BA, Canberra certifications, you name it. There's a whole bunch of qualifications that you need to take to be able to make your presence known online.
Okay. And to wrap up, what would you suggest to teachers in order to adapt to this new offerings in the ELT world?
Be in the know. In other words, I mean, remain updated on a daily basis through social media, Twitter, Facebook, even YouTube. Follow experts, ambassadors of English language teaching on these platforms so that you can know of new trends, new discoveries, new opportunities. That's kind of how I found out about online language teaching. It was through a graduate friend of mine. However, once I got a taste of that, I started looking online on my own, and I found a whole new universe of language teaching online. And it was through the internet, it was through YouTube, it was through other platforms. So if you want to know about the opportunities, you need to be present in those atmospheres where people are thinking about new ways to teach English, people who are thinking about new ways of earning a good income as an English language teacher, and not just here and where you're living, but all around the world.
Excellent. Well, Spencer, this has been a very enjoyable conversation. Thank you for taking the time to be with us in this second program. And we remind you, friends, that you can follow our Facebook page, and we're gonna keep you posted with future videos. Thanks for watching.